Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. We have a match between the Gacharna brothers and a match between Ed Woodside and Rich Limone. On your right is Fernando Gacharna, he starts at 6, and Rich Limone a hay bale of 5 in the 10 pin. My name is Greg Gouillart and we are here live at Central Park Lanes in East Boston. Hopefully the internet holds up. If there's a few frames dropped, I'll commentate as best as they can. And we will also record this for future viewing on ACST YouTube as well as Candlepin Bowling Network YouTube. If you're watching that on here, welcome. Limone got on the object, got the 5 on the left side. And then stands. Fernando gets 9 to begin. And Limone 10. Something you'll have noticed, Rich Limone is the designated home bowler, but he's decided to put himself in first, as is his prerogative. He's got triangle number 3. Fernando 139.
With the Rich, he gets over
Rich got 10. Fernando got 9 in his game, but you don't. Yeah. Limone spare, he's on the board in the second. Blanca's watching, of course she is. Good to see you tonight. Fernando rips the rack. He's got a strike in the third. Limone spare fills a good one. He's got 9. There was wood going back and forth, and it settles nicely for Rich. He's got 2 in a row. So a reminder, folks, a couple of things. This is 2 simultaneous matches. It's the brothers Gacharna against each other, and Rich Limone versus Ed Woodside. We're going classic order, so that's why you see 2 matches in progress at the same time. Fernando got the head pin. It's 6. A head pin, okay. Has 8. Second ball in the strike field gets away, so it'll be 6. Limone plays it perfectly and gets a spare. Fernando just 7 on the next box. Fernando looking to bounce back. He's got the outpost. Limone on 3 in a row. Missed the head pin. He's got 4 this time. Both are finally open. Gives me a chance to breathe. And remind you, folks, that the format is 2 match points for a win for each string, 4 for total, and all ties split the points. Those are those big zeros you see at the top of your screen. We'll update those as the matches progress. Four for Limone, 8 for Fernando. Well, basically gives back a mark, but Limone still basically has 2 all told. He's got a 65 half. Fernando with 1 strike gets an even 50. Now his brother Lou, both the brothers are wearing red shirts, which is fantastic. Half Worcester. Ed Woodside, a division winner last season, he's got 6 out so far. Third balls are coming on up. Fernando's going to clear out this deadwood. It's way too far forward of that line that sits just a few feet in front of the pin deck.
Come on, Eddie, go get it.
Scott, are you putting this stream on the TV? I hope it holds up for you all. Welcome to everyone. Oh, what a shot by Woodside. I'm sure you'll enjoy that action. And Lou gets 7. Outpost for Lou. 4 horsemen and a 10. Woodside, spare fill, that's 5. Mirror image. Oh, both those corners got tapped by Woodside, but unfortunately they'll stay standing. Just wide of the object, and it'll be another 7. For Lou Gacharna, Ed Woodside 9. Nothing a mark can't fix for Lou. He is only against 1 strike. He needs to start making that up. That takes out 3. That's a diamond. However, there's wood nestled. Yes, that's in front, so the diamond will be easier this time for Ed. So it might be as easy as a triangle just wide of the object. So in case anyone, since I see we have a bit of a new audience, I'll explain the rules to Candlepin real quick. You get 3 balls instead of 2. We're still after strikes and spares, but getting 10s on the 3rd ball is a big deal. And any one on the plate, as you can see, stays on the plate and can be used on the next shot. There's a powerful hit for Lou. He's got a chance here. Gets sticks at the very least. Woodside! Kingpin tap strike! Oh, hit the head pin. Lou gets a piece of wood to sop short of the 10. Which he collects, and he gets his first 10. $10, that is to say. Back, that's all that's needed. All that's needed for Lou, I mean to say, would be just a strike and a big fill, and he's right back in it. Even a spare in good count, and he's back alive. He's lost about half a mark so far by throwing the 7s, but nothing this 5th frame can't repair. Here it comes, he's on the money! Pin 5, worth more up than down, I'd say. Woodside, strike fill at 5 to start. This wood is nasty, it's nearly vertical. Lou slams into the cap, and that's about the best he could do. And just wide of the object, but a powerful hit produces an 8 fill on the strike. You see the 3rd ball's reach. There you see the results after 5 boxes. They'll change ball, returns. Set up for the old pinboy style. That's why the ball return, why 13 gets its own ball return. Great classic house here in East Boston on Saratoga Street. If you're ever in the area, definitely come here at least once. So Limone 3 spares against Woodside strike and spare. Both are open. Down the right side, thin hit hay bale. 5 pins on the left side. Fernando, powerful hit, and he breaks up the split. Can't just hit the object. It takes power and angle to produce a good leave. And he's got a plank lying right in front of the 6. Limone's try slices the 2-pin just thin. 2 thin hits, but getting sticks. And on the cap, it slams into the sidewall. He spun it out, unfortunately. Fernando collects 10 with the scorpion tail. Limone's 8. Brings him effectively within a couple of pins.
Nice ball.
Hey, there's a big ball. That 7-pin was rocking. Thank you very much. Strike again. Limone's first, I beg your pardon. Fernando lost his balance a little bit. Back on it. This time he's got a comeback spare. Brilliant. So Limone filling a strike, 10 plus the value of these next 2 balls. Head pin just full. Kicked out the 10-pin and almost was a spread eagle leave. And he'll still be filling. Fernando, powerful hit. And they're still toppling forwards, and thank you very much. That's a 9 fill. That's a very good second ball by Limone. It upgrades the strike fill to 8. And a spare. And 10 for Rich. Brings up his century. Six on this spare. Excuse me, this is a spare fill, I beg your pardon. Fernando's got 6 on his. That's the 4 horsemen left side. Tough to get the head pin to go this way and that. Not bad to get those sticks. Fernando just wide. It was right out of his hand. Ten and 7, respectively. Ed Woodside has only lost 2 pins in the string to Rich Limone's 8. So those 10s are keeping Rich on track. He's 21 over with 4 marks, 3 spares and a strike. This one's powerful, but he's got a diamond. That back pin reduces the odds of making this lead to about 25% per Candlepin Bowling Network stats. Fernando's hit, my goodness! Slammed everything off the sidewalls. He's got 5, 7, and 10. Fernando Gacharna, of course, the defending Division B champion, was always getting upgraded to A, but what a great way to go out. Significant pins for Richie. He wants to stay 10 ahead. Just picks a 5-pin straight back. It'll be 8 and 119. Fernando 7, 109. So remember, folks, 2 match points for every string win. Lou, by my count, is going to need about 2 marks minimum, possibly 3, although 2 well-filled marks. Say a strike-spare combination would do that. For Ed Woodside, who's got a strike spare and only 2 pins left on the plate, he might be able to do it one mark, but preferably 2. He's got the Horseman. This is about a 36% chance. Let's try head pin, powerful. 5-8. Oh, Woodside was on the pocket, but brushed the 3-pin slightly to the side. Lou makes his, and he's got a mark. Woodside collects 6. Another 10. Woodside still needs one of those marks. Check mark left. The spare fill is a big one. He's got 8 in. Look at that wood. Nicely bridge it. Watch out for that front one. Perfect. Lou uses the front piece, and he's got a mark. You see them right and left because Rich Limone elected to go first as the home bowler. Woodside, huge hit. He's got 9. Ooh. Now Woodside did not get his single. Lou still needs one more mark because of that 2 fill. Oh, how about that to get it? My goodness. Woodside 10 again. That's correct as you see it. At Woodside, the spare fill should put him in a comfortable position. 5 should be okay for this string. Low head pin. 6, 7, 10 would available if he could get a sidewall snap. It's 7 for Lou. I've terribly miscalled this. Oh, he got the carom right to left, Lou did. So now in my confusion, I have have Lou back at 97. Ed needs a 10 to tie is the actual situation here. Lou needs a mark at all. He took out the 4 on the left side. This is doable, but it's hard to send the pins both diagonally and forwards. And good sticks. Oh, he got a spare! How about that? And that might just have done it. Just needs to keep it on the lane for the fill. Lou just wide of the object, and Fernando will take his first string. That's 9, and Lou ends up with 106 by my count. What a clutch finish by Ed Woodside. Not official yet. It's on the lane, and Ed Woodside is the winner of string number 1. 6 fill for
that with an air shot, Greg?
6 fill with a 125.
Into the microphone.
Not sure if you caught that. Rich was talking some smack just then. One string down and 4 more potential thrillers to go. What great matches between the two of them. It will be 107 for Lou. Score is now confirmed as 109-107. He did need the mark all the same. Ed Woodside doesn't take the first string, 125 to 119. Hello friends, again, my name is Greg Gouillart, broadcasting live from Central Park Lanes in East Boston. For the most fast-paced, high-octane game of bowling, Candlepin bowling, here from Central Park Lanes in East Boston.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Is Joe's got enough about it?
Limone starts with a spare. Fernando, hey, that's a very good out with a sidewell kick. Almost got 10 with the whirling wood. So in that first string, Lou had 3 spares. Fernando had 1 strike and 2 spares. Lou had that half Worcester fill. He was that close. Limone 3 on the fill. Both Rich and Ed had 1 strike and 3 spares. So that came down strictly to a match of pinning. And Ed Woodside knocked down 97 of the 100 pins he saw. Oh, what a nice third ball again by Fernando. He's picked up 9 against the 3-7-9. Folks, if you like what you're watching, please like the video on whatever platform you're watching on, be it Facebook or YouTube. Be it on Candlepin Bowling Network or on the Atlantic Candlepin Single Store official pages. We're glad to have you for this great matchup this evening. Limone's got a chance of 5-7-8. Trampolines the wood and got a sidewall carom. Perfect. 3, 9, 10. Yes, Fernando carries back, and he's got a spare in his own match. Rich, hey, that's a 6 fill and a chance for another. Fernando's spare fill is also 6. He's got the diamond. That dastardly leave with the back pin. Tough to get pins off that side saddle triangle. Limone picks another pin, and he hasn't dropped a single one through 4 frames, excuse me. Up. After 2 good third balls with Fernando, there's that. But still, 7 box. Still on pace for triple figures. At the very least for this defending champion. Four and 1. We've seen this outpost leave quite a few times already. And this is a cluster of 4 for Fernando because he's got the 9 pin hiding back there as well. On the pocket, perfect. Spare 10, spare 10, spare. Fernando in there, but the 6 won't carry. Nine is fine because Fernando, again, has a 50 half. Ah, that looks better. I knew something was missing. The match points were awarded. 2 match points for every string. And while we have a brief pause, I'd like to remind you all that Candlepins for Cancer is doing its next step ladder tournament this Sunday, live from Bolorama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Paul Grant and I will be on the call. You can watch that live on Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Or of course, come on down to Bolorama in Portsmouth and see us then. So we've got 5 great bowlers on tap. We're back to action here, and Woodside's got the 4 horsemen. Blue almost did, but Wood rolled forwards. 1, 2, 7. Hey, how about that? Not the pins in a different order, 1, 3, 10, 6, but Woodside gets it. Good for him, because Limone's got 3 spares. Lou gets a spare of his own to match the one Fernando posted in frame 3. These are the spare fills you see, 5 and 6 for Lou and Ed. And Ed gets another one. There. 4 horsemen twice in a row. Lou gets 9.
You can't fold anger. Come on, Eddie, it's all in the head.
Woodside on back-to-back marks. Yikes! He's got the head pin super full. Hit it so hard he slammed it into the pin center. Lou on an open. He's got a chance to get back on track. 1, 3, 9, and 10. Uh-oh.
All right, work it out.
Probably Ed's biggest challenge with the third ball so far in this match. He's still got 6 pins, including the 9. Lou just short of the head pin. And this will be 6 all told. All right, this is that 4 and 2 leave. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, the DC special. 1, 3, and 6 for Lou. He's got a shot. On the outside, it's pretty when it goes, but the wood won't make it to the 6. Lou's in the pocket, spare. Remember, this is not head-to-head. These are respective matchups, as you see them on your screen. I would say normally the visitors go first, but Limone opted to put himself in first despite being the designated home bowler. Oh, what a huge hit for Lou. He's left the 6. Whoa, careful. Left the 8. And another spare, and Lou's got 3 spares to Fernando's 1, and he's on the fast track to equalize his match. Let's get it all straightened out. It's correct as you see it here, folks. Home bowler's on a mark.
Just missed the head pin a few times when you wake up.
Fernando Gacharna on lane 14. And Rich Limone on lane 13. He hit the head pin and got this ridiculous zigzag and corner pin. I can't recall the last time I've seen that. This zigzag alone is incredible. Hey, that's not bad for Limone picking sticks. Gives him a chance to get at least 9 after that. A lead that could so easily be punched through for less. Fernando, not bad. That's 7. Yeah, 9 is fine out of that, I'd say. He's had spares only in the odd-numbered frames so far. So to pull it off against all this in the 5-pin is going to be quite something. Average spare fill just shy of 5 for Rich. Hey, there's a spare for Fernando. He's got his 2nd. On the outside, did he get it? Yes! What a great comeback shot! So Limone does keep that streak alive. The alternating streak, that is to say. Fernando looking to get back. He's got 3 on his. Limone, powerful angled ball. He's got 7, tripping out the headpin.
Breakfast out there. Breakfast on out 13.
This isn't bad. This will give Fernando a chance for at least 9. What a huge break for Limone away from the headpin. He's got a huge wood puzzle there. On the side of the wood, it's coming back, and he's looking for more sidewall caroms. Won't get the mark this time. That'll be 9 for Limone's. All the same anyway. The pin's still there. Fernando 7. A lot of 7s here. Fernando's averaging 8 on his open frames, so it probably means he's going to need to get 1 more mark than Lou. That is to say 2 more marks to get back into the string. 1, 3, 6. This is not a mirror image because the 8-pin's sleeping up back there. 1, 2, 4, and 8 for Limone. Ooh, outside. That's a beauty right back in the pocket. How about that? Another spare in the open frame, in the odd-numbered frames. Fernando threw a good third ball. He's got 10. One more mark, he will have to fade a Lou Gacharna spare fill, his brother. And it's 3. Big third ball's coming up. Fernando's got 9 on his. Threw a good one. And Limone 9 as well. So 96 for Fernando and 121 for Rich by my count. All scores correct as you see them. Hey, Lou's got a good spare fill. He's got 8. Nice half and a nice mark. 3 in a row for Lou. Yep, 10 again for Ed. Rich threw 5 spares and got 24 bonus pins atop them. Ed will still need to throw 3 marks to match this. His last 2 spare fills were 6 and 3. Hey, he's got a trip out there. The 4 and 7 goes. 1 and 2. And I do not want to shoot at what Lou's about to. Try and snap a piece of wood. Nope. Gonna need it for the 3rd ball. The rock's on target. Lou, it all comes out in the wash. 5 fill, 5 box. This one's on target, and he's back in with a strike. How about Woodside? Triangle 6. 6, 9, and 10. Ed went open. He has a 7 fill. Ace of pins, first of all. That's very good. So a strike spare would still be enough at this point in the remaining 2. Lou Gacharna, strike fill, and again the back pins won't carry for him. He's got 6 so far. Doesn't necessarily need it now, he could use it. Good pins on the second ball for Lou, he's got 8 in his strike fill. Woodside, oh my, the 7 pin didn't drop. Ed's still in disbelief that 7 pin wouldn't drop. That 9 for Lou is very significant against a difficult lead. He's cooking up a huge string. And patting a lead on the total. Big hit, strike again! Oh, imagine if those were adjacent. Woodside, again he's got the pin flying around the left side. That's there. Now the 7 pin drops. Thank you very much. And you see the situation on your screen. If Ed Woodside throws a strike, he's asked as much. He will split the match points. Otherwise, Rich Limone gets a 2. Lou already has 2 in his. Trying for a double. Very rare in Candlepin, and he didn't get it that time. Ed's final ball on the way. It's a head pin hit in 7, and Limone wins 2 match points for the second. Good sticks for Lou again. He's got 9, and how's that? 135. Fernando, how about that? That's a strike to begin. There we go. That's the scores. You see them here. Rich Limone got 2 match points in his. I'll update that. Good out for Limone. He's got 10. Remember, folks, it's these match points that determine the standings at the end of the season. Oh, just wide. 7 goes on the strike, and Fernando starts with 17. Limone against the diamond, yes! 5 into the 9. Oh, that 9 was tickled. Not a bad out at all, 9. Last time, remember, Ed Woodside won 10-4 against Fernando Gacharna, and Rich Limone won 12-2 against Lou Gacharna. Oh, man.
Come on, roll now. You stud, you.
Well, folks, I think I got my bearings after that technical outage. Woodside gets an 8. Hey, and there's a spare driving it straight back.
Shot it.
Fernando's got a diamond left side. Woodside 3-1. He's got a 6 fill on his back-to-back marks. Wood's not impossible. Got to cut the pin in front of the 10. Good shot for Lou. Those diamonds are going down without a problem. They're definitely not winning this evening. What a huge hit by Lou. Strike! Strike on spare. And what a great comeback shot for Woodside, and he's got a spare. His third and 4 frames, starting to put a big string together. How about this? That's on a strike. Not quite a double. 5 for Ed. Shoot that wood across. How about it? Spare on strike. Put another 20 on it. Well, folks, sorry for my radio silence. We'll have to transition over to YouTube only. We are recording for you. So hello to everyone watching this match on YouTube. On Candlepin Bowling Network, don't forget to subscribe and follow our page on YouTube and Facebook for all your favorite bowling content. It's got 3 spares to Limone's 1 so far. Fernando after a spare strike spare by his younger brother. He's got the head pin. He's got a chance. Just wide for Limone. Ooh. This should go as 1. Oh, it rang the 7 pin. It's happened again on lane 13. That's the 3rd straight 10 by Fernando. 17 on the strike, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. Fernando will probably need at least 2 marks, but it could be a whole lot more. Only gets 5. Hey, that's a huge hit. Did Fernando get them all? Yes, he did. Fernando's had a good ball working these past few boxes. Limone gets a spare, and we're right back into the next box. Practically sprung Fernando into action. He knows it's go time. Limone filling his 2nd spare. He's away from the head pin, but this time he's got a good lead. 6th and a chance to chain back to back. Fernando, strike Bill. Gets only a little bit away. Powerful hit. And it's 6. And still filling. Limone just wide, but good sticks. 2 powerful angled balls. Fernando, this is just outside. The strike fill is 6. Good out. He gets 9. Both Gacharna brothers have thrown 3 strikes. Fernando probably wants one more mark in the next 2 at minimum. Limone, hey, that's a good hit. That's a zigzag, but there is wood this time. Maybe there's some way this can turn into a conversion on the triangle. Fernando head pin 5-10. Ah, food. Hey, Limone got on triangle number 4. He's probably going to need a mark as well. Fernando chops the pin. He got on the inside of it. Fernando hasn't had a single box worse than 9, but I guess a spare strike spare. He's going to want something in the 10th. Strike 7, strike 6, only 3 pins down. Limone has 2 spares and a 3-2 split here in his bid for a 3rd. Fernando, well, that's not bad. 1-8. I'm not sure this wood is going to get there in time. That's outside. That's kicking off the sidewall. And again, Limone gets his out on the 2nd ball, 9 or 10. Not convinced that's going to be enough, though. Fernando! Oh, a piece of wood dropped just short of the 8. And there you see it. 109 for Fernando Gacharna after 2 strikes. Rich Limone, 2 spares and 105. And the situation is this. Presuming a good fill by Lou Gacharna, he's in a good position to win this 3rd string. Ed Woodside, likewise, he could, if he got all 8s, he would tie it, we'll put it that way. He does get its fill at 6 for Lou. Oh, did you see that hit? We got the head pin. Taps the 9 and won't drop it. How about this for Lou? He's got 8. Woodside has a chance here. That 5 pin still looks like it wants to teeter on lane 13. Lou's got it all. That's where the pin belongs, on the deck.
Shit talking under an alias on Facebook. You guys are bum.
Woodside gets a strike. I wouldn't say anything to his face. Hey, that's on the pocket. 4-7-10. Swinging across. Ha! I didn't even see what hit the 10 pin. That's 10. Ed saw the ball. Both Lou and Ed building pinfall advantages in their respective matches. This is a strike. Veil, it's a big one! Ooh! Not only is it not a double, it's a big mess. 5-7. Ed's still filling the strike, so he'd do well to pick a pin. Nope, just 8 on the strike fill. Oh, a huge hit for Lou. He's got the 9 pin left. Might be a pin too many for a few people. We'll check on that, but the margins and the state of the match are pretty much unchanged. Lou's got a piece of wood. Ooh, stumbled into the cap, but there it goes. Sometimes the cap sticks its tongue out and takes it away. Lou will fill in the 10th. .107, 135. Will Lou fill big here? He got it! That's 8, and that's 131. 130 is the official score. Look at those second and third strings for Lou Gacharna. Fantastic. Both bowlers open. Both bowlers consistent, but Ed Woodside nothing less than 118. And that's why he's slightly ahead right now. So far, Fernando is 3 strikes, 4 spares. Lou Gacharna 3 strikes, 11 spares. 6 more pins on the third ball. And Ed Woodside and Rich Limone. Ed has an extra strike, 2 strikes and 10 spares. To Rich Limone's 1 strike and 10 spares. Ed Woodside has 4 pins in hand on the third ball. Both bowlers away from the head pin in their respective matches. Oh, how about that?
Wow.
I had my head down updating this. I had no idea that had a chance, and Fernando showed us how. Ah, there's the spare smudge on your screen. Looks beautiful. And it gives Fernando a chance to get back into it. Develop a big string of his own. Despairville, powerful 7. Limone's got the leave named after Bob Caleri, certainly on King of the Palace. How about this? Oh, he got a sidewall carom, but only collected the horseman. More horsemen, that inner pin. That darn inner pin. Oh, Fernando got a hit on the head pin. Oh, he darn near got the 3 pin. He was wide, but it looked possible that the Wood would take it. Oh my goodness, Fernando! Are you serious? And for a bowler whose ball breaks right to left, that pocket was angled away, and Fernando finds a way. Remember, 2 per string, 4 for total. It's these match points that determine the standings. Ed got 12 against Fernando. Rich got 10 against Lou. Limone still searching for his first mark of the 4th string. Against the half Worcester. Fernando spare fill on the head pin. Ay, ay, ay. Well, the zigzag grows longer. It's 5. Limone has the 5 pin hiding back there. This will be a tricky out. What's available, Fernando? He plays it right to left! And it's back-to-back dandies, and Fernando will sit down on that. Limone got a good 3rd ball. He's up to 44. I told you Fernando needed to close the spare gap, and he's done exactly that. Part of the thing is we'll need some powerful fills to get back up there. Woodside spread eagle. About 1% to make these. For Candlepin Bowling Network stats, that's a strike for Lou. It starts with 7. That said, if he gets a mark, he'll be on the fast track. Versus the open half, but a diamond's tricky. These diamonds have been going down with some regularity. Lou starts the strike though with 6. Woodside just wide. Oh my! 3 out of 4 for Lou. It is significant though, puts 9 on the strike. Lou's average strike fill on his 4 strikes this match, 9. On Fernando's 3 strikes, 19. So that 17-pin gap is going a long way. And then not to mention the 4 extra spares. Woodside, hey, there's a break. And again with that 1 extra strike and that little bit extra on the spare fills, it's going a long way. Just outside and the wood isn't there to bail him out. Or is it? It's rolling back, but it doesn't hit with the fat side. No good. There's 2 pins back there behind all this. Wood sticks for Lou on the second ball. Ed's got back-to-back 10s, so with 2 more 10s like that, he could come out ahead in this half. Even if he responds with an open half of his own. But he's on the head pin this time. Now then, 2, 5, 7, 10 with Wood. Wood's got 6, 9. And then slice and dice. No, nothing got over to the 10. For each. Each of the 2 bowlers you see here, 3 10s.
I see. I feel so bad about that half, but I didn't have 4 10s going with that.
Yeah, they're getting 10s now all of a sudden. I apologize, folks. You saw a scoring correction. Limone got 6 on that. I had my head down and I looked over at the score sheet and misread the number. Lou's got 5. Ed 1, 2, 9, just wide. This 10 could matter though. Limone's dropped 9 pins and Ed's only dropped 3. So that's going to create an advantage in and of itself. Lou gets 6 of his own. And that's only the first pin Lou left standing all string long. 4 open frames, 10, 10, 10, 9. We go with that strike 9. So, by pinning alone, Ed has a 5-pin advantage. It's 3 matches of division rivalry. These are the 4 bowlers you have in the ACST Class A, top class, Northern Conference in this division. Each division winner advances to the playoffs automatically, and 4 wild cards as well, so it's theoretically possible for an entire division to advance. Fernando spare fill. Gets a bit away, but catches a piece of the 2. He's got 5. Limone got the head pin, but a 3-1 split. Wood is behind. There's a chance the 3-pin could tip off of it. That's outside. Nope, no sidewall kick. That 5-pin just doesn't always want to trip here. Out at Central Park Lanes, you get what you hit. Fernando gets 10, good out. So does Rich. Fernando's got a head pin hit. It's Diamond. Looking for his 4th spare. Limone got a break now. There's Wood angled. It's 1, 3, and 7. If he can get in the pocket and get that Wood over, he's got a chance here. He got the 2. He got on the outside of the head pin. Inside was probably the play, just a little off target. 3 to get for Fernando. Hey, that's good. Sidewall kick for 9. Limone sticks with 9 as well.
I split him, it would have went, I think, like 1. And then I blew through 2 easy ones.
Fernando does not necessarily need a mark. If Lou has an open half, then if Fernando pins well, he can protect against that. One more mark gives him a bit extra security. Rich, meanwhile, has a 10 and a 9, and he's starting to come back in the battle of pins. How about a head pin hit? Yes, he does. He's got a check mark left side. This Wood is there for Fernando. He's got the 2, 6, and 10. And it looks angled. He would have to go to the right of the Wood because it's angled in that direction. If it were angled to the left, he could go on the outside of the Wood. Front right to back left, he could go on the other side of the Wood. Oh, he is going to go outside. It goes wide. Limone, oh my! 2 object pins, but the check mark gets cherry picked. How did it miss the Wood in the back? 9 apiece with good third balls each. Again, my name's Greg Gouillart, alongside, on behalf of Candlepin Bowling Network, alongside nobody, and alongside for the ACST and for Candlepin Bowling Network. And a spread eagle, the 10 drops out as well. That's the second time it's done that. A crazy ricochet takes out that extra pin. Still with the 2 front pins, it's going to be just about as difficult. Big chance for Limone. Got it! Spare! First in the match. Very good for Fernando. He turns 5 into 8. Brings up his century. This happened to Rich Limone last time. You recall his match against Lou. It was open, open, open all the way until Rich finally got a spare in the 9th. Deja vu all over again. Pardon the redundancy. Someone didn't pass their SAT tests. Now, pin jumped forward and jumped into the 4-pin, so Limone ends up with 6. Hey, there's a head pin hit, but nothing kicked over to the 10. And these lanes are starting to become a head-scratcher. Bowlers hitting their objects on the second ball. And on the third ball in Fernando's case for a 110 after the third ball. And Limone gets his 10, which could be very significant. And he ends up with 95. That points out something interesting. He could get 50, and he would still win the string by 1. Lou needs 1 mark in this half to have a chance at match points. If he does get it, he's very probable, depending on the pitting. 1-9 gives him a chance to do just that. Head pin. Oh, it kicked over. Not quite. Woodside gets a cluster of 6 back there. Pins are going helter-skelter. Well, the head pin stands. Well, there's that first 10. Lou gets that 10 to stay within the 1 mark. Must have one. He's going to get the DC special. Shout out to New England Candlepin, as long as we're referencing all the great programs that should be back on the air. But for you know what in 2020. And it's pretty when it goes, it does. It's got the same leave, just wide. Needs it out here. Got on the head pin. Good. 4 becomes 8. It does mean now mathematically Woodside does indeed need a mark, and Lou needs 9 more pins. This spare fill will... If Lou gets a big spare fill, he will be significantly ahead, and then he can probably coast by with 9s. He's on target. How about that for a fill? Strike on spare. And again, Lou is cooking for at least 120. Ed getting right back into it. All he needs is 1 more spare. Lou on a strike field. This one's there. Corner's full. Very good start to the strike field. Now, does Ed get a leave out of this? He's got the 1, 4, 7, and 9. Those pieces of wood look ready to deflect the head pin if I had to guess. He's shaking his head at it. Can Lou play the intersection of the wood? Oh, he got the sidewall one way, but not the other. 9 to fill on the strike. Woodside, yes, he's got a spare. Update the smudges for you fine people watching. Did he get the head pin? Yes, that's an instant winner. Lou Fernando has won his 4th string. Ed Woodside wins his. Strike Phil in the 10th. On the head pin, 5. Stint on the first one. Building on his lead. 3 more is 8. And by my count, 110. Look at Lou down the stretch. 135, 130, 125. And Ed Woodside clutching the 9th and 10th to take his 4th string. Good shot, Fernando on the board. And Limone plays the wood perfectly, and he's on the board. That's more like it. Spare fill, 5. Now pins are just flying over the left side. 7 for Limone. He's got a good spare fill. Gets triangle 6. Oh, right through. Buzzes the 9 pin on the way by. We'll go over the stats so far. Fernando had 3 strikes and 7 spares. Gacharna 5 strikes and 12 spares. Lou's knocked down 9 more pins to this point in the match. And for Ed Woodside, 3 strikes, 11 spares to Rich Limone's 1 strike and 12 spares. And Ed had knocked down 4 more pins than Rich to this point in the match. Tough to pick sticks here, but that's very good by Fernando. 10 out. Limone trying to play inside. 7. Oh, how about that? Strike for Fernando, his 4th. Limone hit the head pin. Good second ball. 3 object pins, that's 8. From what we've seen of the pins this evening, they have a tendency to cut off to the side if you don't hit them just right. They just fly away over the top or side, any way but that way. Strike Phil. Fernando's got a big hit and a double. Limone, big hit of his own, 9.
He's looking for the total now. Only down 7.
Tries to trampoline off the wood, no go. Doubtless he aimed at the pin, no doubt. And the best part is now Fernando gets to sit down and think about that. He's still got a ways to go to catch up in total pinfall, but he can certainly scurry some match points out of this. And who knows, maybe the strikes could churn together. Seems like you're hitting your object, I don't know. Ooh, big hit, Woodside. Strike. Luke's got a chance, 3-1, just wide. And he needs him on the 3rd ball now.
I didn't miss any in the first match. 66. I had some bad hitting.
Ed's still filling on the strike. He's got 5 so far. I was looking for my notes, but they're having a hard time opening for some reason. Good second ball. The league that had been taking place here at Central Park Lanes to our right is quieting down. Changing the vibe just a little bit. Where did that ball come from? It's gonna hop the channel. Guess a pin sweep kicked it back somehow. All right, Lou's broken it up this time. He's gonna break it up even more, I think. Woodside, huge hit, 9. That's in there, but short on the 10. Woodside there, and the powerful first shots are paying off. Spare here. with 7 and an opportunity. Woodside, ay. A case of the stubborn Kingpin again, though this wood is turning a bit. Not sure if there's a play on this. One's angled, one's not. Lou wide on the 3-pinner. So I play the intersection, why not? He'll get the sidewall kick into the 10, and it doesn't roll across. Just tumbled into the back.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
That's correct as you see it. That's a triangle. Finally, we don't get a diamond this time. Lou does have a sleeper pin on his own lane in his own match. 1, 2, 4, and 8. As this ACST match goes down the stretch. On it, but cherry picked. How about this triangle? Oh, that's through as well. Ooh, too bad. Both bowlers on the object pin. So here we go. Fernando here to load up you-know-what.
Come on, Fernando, you're up 50. Only now 20 in the total.
Lou is significantly ahead, but if these strikes start stringing together, we'll see. You never know. Rich Limone, lane 14. That's a 2-4. There's a chance. It's at 2 marks, 1 strike and a spare to Rich's 1 spare. This one gets away, so 4 goes on the first strike. Spare for Limone. Still filling the second strike. Yes, caught a piece of the head pin. So he'll get 7. And then these pins to further protect the profit. Well, it's on target. 8. Hard to explain the science of getting the right angle, but it's tough to put that much power and that much revs on the ball, lightweight as it is. 7 fill for Limone. That's 4. Can Limone cut this across? Ooh. Didn't seem far off the angle. Rich probably needs 1 more mark to really put Ed Woodside to the test. Hey, Fernando threw a good second ball, but the kingpin remains. 5.
So it's like a dud. You know what I mean? It's a silent.
So 2 back-to-back strikes for Fernando and a spare. Lou had an open first half.
30 miles an hour. It made no noise.
Total looks pretty safe.
Little break, Richie. Little break. Not a tough shot, but it goes.
If Rich marks out, he's got a remote chance of winning total pinfall, but this would be very difficult. Probably will need a double at some point at that stage. Good hit, Fernando. He's got 8. Nope, Rich won't get it on this one. Still 2 frames left with which to secure an additional spare. Yep, Fernando's got his 4th mark of the string. Rich hasn't thrown a 10 bucks, but he has thrown 2 spares. And a big hit here. Kingpin remains. On it! How about it? Yes, 7-pin will stand alone. 9 drop. Golden chance for Limone on target, and he's got a mark. Woo! How did Fernando find the gap? My goodness. And that wood looks tempting, but the cap was there and could have easily stubbed the ball and deflected it away. So that was not an easy single. It will go for 9. So if Limone gets a big fill on this, it's game on again with Ed Woodside. Especially if he can chain one together with 1 in the 10th. He's got the head pin. He does get it. And look at this. That's about the best you can hope for. Not the best, but it's up there. That will challenge Ed Woodside to get at least 1 mark. Fernando, head pin full, but the 2-pin got chopped out, so he has an opportunity. Very difficult shot coming up. Limone spares again. Back to back. And that's a big one because Ed now needs to get a mark and count, depending. This is outside. Nothing's going to kick off the wall.
Come on!
8 bucks, 128. Limone staying up to fill in the 10th.
He said, he goes, I don't need him. He said, who's all that?
Oh, it's 2. That was a pin too generous, I believe, at one point, so this will go down. There's a 113. Let's see. Final 5 boxes. Thank you so much, folks, for watching. Remember to subscribe and follow us on the ACST and Candlepin Bowling Network for more great matches like this. This regular season is off to a hot start. We've only just begun. Woodside, there it is. That's the mark Ed needed. He does need to fill this up now. Oh, what a cut shot, but in the 6-pin, somehow or another, resilient. For 10. So it looks as though Fernando will take the final string, Lou the final total, but this is not decided yet. Woodside, 7. First time we've seen this annoying right hook leave for the 3-pin gets buzzed away. The fill significant, trying to turn the wood. And usually that wood in front of the 610 is not good, so probably the best possible shot. Ed's not home and dry just yet, but he does require 8s to tie the string, more to win. So he's in pretty good shape for that. Pack of 5. And took out a dangerous pin. This will make a third ball. So pin. Ooh, good shot. 9 pin. No. Goes inside. Oop, that's 7.
How many left? 2.
10 for Lou. Hold all tickets. Woodside still requires. He still requires 27 to tie and 28 to win. 17 to tie, 8 to win. I beg your pardon. Oh, there's a big hit. That's one way to get him fast. And a big hit, but it's mathematical. Fernando will win the 5th and final string. Woodside spares. Easy now, don't hurt it. Ooh, good shot outside spare. Six for the designated visitor, Ed Woodside. All 4 of these bowlers out of here in Central Park Lanes in East Boston. Loose spare fill. Head pin. 5. Yikes.
That's it, right? You got it. Yep. I get you.
We'll confirm final scores real quick.
You had it on the fill, lady. Really?
All right, let's show you folks real quick before they snap the lights off in the place. Lou Gacharna, 3 strings, 3 very good strings to the 592, taking it 10-4 against his elder Fernando Gacharna. And the 2 stalwart ACST veterans, Ed Woodside at 12-2. Rich Limone with a good second string, that odd frame spare streak he had going. And Woodside takes it 12-2 and 591 to 553. Signing off for now, my name is Greg Gouillart, and on behalf of the ACST and Candlepin Bowling Network, thank you very much for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling, and until next time, bye-bye.